This video shows benchmarks of our Spark migration to Snowflake with discovery of personal data, encryption of personal data and the auto creation of the Snowflake schemas. These benchmarks are about the same though not shown here for the migration to Redshift, S3 and HDFS. We are showing migration from Oracle and SQL Server though we do migrate directly from Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Teradata, MySQL, PostgreSQL, S3, Redshift, Snowflake and HDFS to those data lakes with auto schema creations and encryption of personal data. The first part of this video will show just how easy it is to submit a migration process. We see the SQL Server table to be migrated has 10 million rows of data. We are going to migrate this data to Snowflake, discover for email patterns, automatically create the Snowflake schema, and write the 10 million rows of the SQL Server data to Snowflake. Now we establish the connection to the SQL Server database, select the 10 million row table, select to migrate the 10 million rows to Snowflake, though the user can select as many tables as they want per process. Then the user selects to discover for the email pattern, though the user can select one or multiple patterns to discover for personal data as well as enter values to search for. Next the user submits the process. The process to migrate 10 million rows of SQL Server takes under 4 minutes from start to end. Here we see the data migrated into Snowflake with the schema, headers, and proper column sizing. Here is the metadata or an Oracle migration of 1 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery ran 1 minute 35 seconds. Here we see the Oracle 1 million row table and the schema and headers properly migrated into Snowflake. Here is the metadata of an Oracle migration of 10 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery ran 3 minute 47 seconds. Here is the metadata of an Oracle migration of 100 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery ran just under 28 minutes. Here is the metadata of a SQL Server database migration of 1 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery ran at 2 minutes. Here is the metadata of a SQL Server database migration of 10 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery and encryption ran about 9 minutes. Here is the metadata of an Oracle migration of 1 million rows to Snowflake that from start to end with schema creation and email pattern discovery and encryption, ran at 1 minute 36 seconds. I hope this video demonstrates just how fast our Spark framework migration from most RDBMS to Redshift, Snowflake, S3 and HDFS with automatic schema creation, one-step processing, seconds to set up and run a migration process and will put your CMO and other executives that the personal data in your data lakes are secure and meet the standards of most every regulatory compliance for data privacy and protection. For more information, reach Steve at 847-440-4439.